The internet didn't just react that night, it detonated. One airport. One midnight arrival. Shukai, Tan Songyun walking together. No statement. No explanation. And suddenly, millions of fans were asking the same question. Where were they going, and why together? It was supposed to be an ordinary Wednesday night. The kind of night when airports slow down, lights dim, and headlines sleep. But at exactly 11:15 p.m., Shanghai Pudong International Airport became the epicenter of something far bigger than travel. Luxury vehicles rolled quietly into the VIP entrance. Security tightened. Whispers spread. Something was about to happen. Then Shu Kai stepped out. Calm. Polished. Unshaken. A man who knows every camera angle, and usually avoids them. And just seconds later, Tan Songyun followed. Trying to shield her face. Trying to stay unnoticed. Trying, and failing, to stop the moment from igniting. The reaction was instant. Screams echoed through the terminal. Phones shot into the air. Security scrambled. Because this wasn't just two celebrities arriving at the same place. This was them arriving together. And from that second on, the narrative was no longer theirs to control. Celebrity airport sightings are nothing new. Fans are used to chance encounters, overlapping schedules, shared terminals. But this felt different. Shu Kai and Tan Songyun didn't arrive minutes apart. They didn't use separate exits. They didn't pretend not to know each other. They walked the same path. At the same pace. Under the same flashing lights. Fashion observers noticed it immediately. His dark, minimalist look. Her light-toned coat. Unintentional? Or visually aligned? Fans began replaying every clip, every frame. A glance backward. A subtle pause. A protective shift in body position. Nothing explicit. Nothing confirmable. Yet emotionally, it told a story, not of scandal, but of closeness. And that's what made the moment so combustible. Because closeness invites interpretation, and fandom never ignores subtext. To understand why this moment felt so explosive, we have to rewind, not days, not months, but years. Shu Kai and Tan Songyun are not strangers sharing a coincidence. They are two actors bound by a shared past that audiences still remember vividly. When they first worked together, something happened. Not loud, not scandalous, but unmistakable. Their on-screen chemistry wasn't forced. It breathed. It lingered. It stayed with viewers long after the final episode aired. Fans didn't just watch them. They felt them. And in fandom culture, feeling is everything. Over the years, both Shu Kai and Tan Songyun handled speculation the same way. Calm statements. Clear boundaries. A consistent emphasis on professionalism and friendship. No contradictions. No messy narratives. Yet somehow, the conversation never ended. Because chemistry doesn't disappear just because it's unspoken. It waits. It echoes. Every reunion, every award show glance, every shared space reignited that memory. Not as proof, but as possibility. So when they appeared together at the airport, late at night, without explanation, fans didn't see two colleagues. They saw unfinished tension. Not romantic confirmation, but emotional continuity. And that distinction is exactly why the moment hit so hard. What truly turned curiosity into obsession was timing. This appearance didn't happen in a vacuum. It happened at a moment when Shu Kai's public image was under global focus. A major brand. A new professional chapter. A carefully constructed narrative of ambition, independence, and global appeal. In that context, every move matters. Which raises the question fans can't stop asking. Why now? Why risk shifting attention away from career milestones toward personal speculation? Some industry watchers believe it was a calculated choice. Others believe it was simply human. Because sometimes, proximity isn't strategy. It's comfort. What intensified everything was the absence of immediate clarification. No press release. No denial. No framing of the moment as coincidence. And in the modern entertainment ecosystem, silence is loud. Silence invites interpretation. Silence allows emotion to rush in unchecked. Fans filled that silence with their own stories. Some hopeful, some protective, some conflicted. Not because they demand access, but because they feel invested. This wasn't outrage. This was emotional whiplash. A reminder that public figures carry not just fame, but the weight of millions of expectations. So where does that leave us? Not with answers, but with reflection. Because at its core, this moment isn't about confirming a relationship. It's about how deeply audiences connect to narratives that feel real. Shu Kai and Tan Songyun didn't announce anything. They didn't confirm anything. They simply appeared, together. And sometimes, that's enough to reopen emotional chapters people never truly closed. What fans witnessed wasn't scandal. It was vulnerability, intentional or not. Two individuals navigating public space under extraordinary scrutiny. Two careers intersecting with collective memory. And one moment that reminded everyone how thin the line is between privacy and perception. Until either of them speaks, everything else remains interpretation. But one truth stands unshaken. This midnight arrival wasn't forgotten because it wasn't empty. It carried history. It carried emotion. It carried meaning, even without words. And that's why the internet didn't just react. It felt.